Good afternoon. Today we're back again and changing the timing belt and water pump on a 2013 Citroen C-Elysée 1.6 HDi. The car's got around 160,000 kilometres. So, take off the engine cover, disconnect the battery, and then after that you need to disconnect the fuel lines. Pull the metal clip up, squeeze the sides and pull. Do the same again over here. Unscrew these two Torx T30 and the 4 screws holding down the cover. These are 7mm screws. When the cover comes off, you're going to be able to see the timing belt. And here it is. So the next step is to lift up the car, take the front right wheel off, and then you want to take the splash guard off. To do this, you need to take out 9 screws in total, which are Torx T20, as well as 2 plastic clips. You've got 7 screws at the side and 2 more underneath the front bumper. So, here, after you pull off the splash guard, you can see what really matters. The car was leaking coolant, and you can see the lime scale caused by the leak. So now you need to disconnect the bottom pipe from the radiator to empty out the coolant. Support the weight of the engine with a jack to remove these 5 bolts, which are Torx 50. Take this piece out. And unscrew the 4 screws below. Here you need to take the drive belt out, and you can do this using a 15mm spanner to release the tensioner and then take it out. Under the car, in that hole that he is going to point to, there we go, you have to lock the flywheel. All you need is a bolt to put into the hole. Okay. Here you need to take out the crankshaft pulley using an 18mm socket. We made life easier by using an impact gun. You then need to remove the engine speed sensor, as well as the screws that are holding down the timing belt lower cover. Here, turn the crankshaft clockwise until you align the hole in the camshaft with the hole in the engine block. You can see that the camshaft is aligned and the high pressure pump is too. You can use drill bits to lock them. The crankshaft is also aligned. The timing belt lower cover has 5 screws . Here we go. Here it is. It has 5 screws, and then it has 2 clips at the top and 1 at the bottom here for the sensor. There are the 2 at the top. Now we're taking out the water pump, and you can see that it's all being cleaned. We're going to use a timing belt kit from Continental that has all the necessary parts. The timing belt, the pulley, the tensioner, the water pump, and the water pump gasket. Using a 13mm socket, remove the tensioner and a 16mm socket for the nut afterwards. You can see the old water pump and all of the lime scale that's come out. It's held on with 7 screws, and you can see here that it has been leaking. The new water pump is in, as is the pulley, and here everything is in and aligned. Okay, you can see the tensioner. The tensioner here is aligned correctly. The front hole is aligned with the back groove. Now it's time to put it all back together again and fill the system with coolant. The red mark in the picture is where you can remove the air from the cooling system when you flush it. Thank you for watching. This is for people who understand a little bit about mechanics, but we hope that it helps.